Hey guys, this is a reply to my friend Brad Bentley, who I've never met. He put a really great video about the half-ass guard recovery, which is a situation you find yourself in a lot, where we've recovered a shin inside, and then we have this other leg that's doing, we're not really sure what it's doing something. But when someone's hugging on real tight and they're driving a lot of pressure and they're running around in circles, you kind of feel like this, and there's not a lot going on with that leg. He had a fantastic sequence where the arm was hugged over the top, and he has the middle finger in the lat or in the armpit. And it was just so happened to be on the same week that we were working on threading our arm inside and talking about the purpose of frames and landing pads. So I just want to share that one, which once I figured this out, once I got into that position, it wasn't as much a problem anymore. So this is what we're doing to address that. So we have classic frames, or what I would call classic frames, framing the hip, framing the shoulder. If my legs are too close to the hips, it can be difficult to generate enough space to get the knee in, especially if they're being heavy or they're kind of anticipating that. So we have everyone usually doing this. We'll do like the runaway bridge diagonally. Try to have that wide base, shrimp, dart that knee in. Now if he's still hugging that head and driving that weight in right here, and now this leg is like not really doing much, and of course now my arm is trapped. So because I have the knee inside, I now can replace the placeholder of my arm. So my arm was at the hip before. So instead of keeping it there, which I think, if you just turn me around a bit, Marco, boom. A lot of folks will do this. I know I do this sometimes. I'll leave my hand here way too long when I have this gigantic tool in place. So instead of using this and continuing on with this push and doing this fight, I'm gonna actually make a little bit of space for my shoulders and my head. So with this leg still wrapped up, I'm gonna press my knee in through my hip like I'm trying to stand up, and I'm just gonna press my shoulders away a bit. Even, hang on tight. Yeah, I'm just gonna press enough so there's a tiny gap here for my hand to come in. Once that hand comes in, I'm just gonna cup and contour. I'm trying to do this all without grips because this works well with no gi. Once we have that, now this leg can start having a purpose again. I'm gonna use it for the ground, and we're gonna shrimp out, and we're gonna shrimp that knee inside. If I don't shrimp away, now this leg can't come in, can't get inside. It's kind of hard to use. So we put it on the ground. I frame, diagonal, shrimp out, shoot that knee in. And now here, it's on the landing pad. This landing pad stuff is the business. This is where you want to live. So I have a hand here, I have a hand here. Grab my head. Great. Drop your weight on me. Stand up, drop your weight. Good. This right here is like saving me all sorts of work. So once that's there, I can then step my foot on the hip, walk the foot across, and now we've recovered some open guard. So that's the one we practice. I would consider that a really important idea. Taking these placeholders, 1, 2, which are carrying weight on a spot of my body that I don't want carrying weight, and I replace my arm first with that shin. And then again, this hand's not doing much, so I make a little bit of space, just enough to get my hand in, and I start clearing that. Now I have these supporting this upper body, so even if he's driving it a little way, yeah, I'm good. Shrimp out. Now I can bring that knee in. And once this knee is in, again, don't point it across. If it hits that midline, yeah, we're gonna get squashed. So it's gotta come through, and we gotta turn that bad boy. This is like the grilled chicken card. We just part those legs so we don't get crushed anymore. And then from here, that foot steps on the hip, and we're just gonna walk that other foot across, and we're good to go. And we can start playing with attacks and sweeps and all sorts of stuff. So that was my contribution to that half-ass guard. That was a problem position for me for a long time. I thought it was kind of cool that he brought it up, and definitely worth sharing. I think if you're a white belt, blue belt, probably even purple belt, you're probably finding yourself there pretty frequently and maybe not really knowing what to do. So I'll try and reference Brad's video link in my section, but hope that helps out.